Upon skimming and scanning this passage, we can see that this passage is about honeybees, right? Let's start reading. Bees need two different kinds of food. One is honey made from nectar, which is actually a fluid that is collected in the heart of the flowers. Two, this is interesting. After the word to, you need a verb in the first form, right? To dash pollination by insects and other animals. To start, to facilitate, things like that. I could just make a guess of these words. So we can't say falling because it's not a verb in the first form, and then encouraging follows the same rule. So these two are eliminated. So if you look at the V1, this is gone, this is also gone, right? And transfer is also gone. So the only answer option that you're left with is encourage. If I was you, I'll go with encourage. All right. Secondly, comes from the pollen. It is a fine powdery substance in yellow consisting of microscopic grains dashed from the male parts of a flower or from a male cone. Dash from, if you can say opening from, demanded from, yes, could be a collocation, but bees don't go in demand, right? So demand would not make any sense either over here. So I cannot go with keeping from, like, that doesn't make any sense. The only option that I can think of is a stored from, like, because the bees, when they extract something, they always try to store it, okay? It contains a male gamete that can fertilize the female ovule, which is dashed by wind, insects, or other animal, which is. So you can, after the word was, verb, SMR, be or been, you usually need a verb in the ing or be, verb in the third form. Is dashed by wind. Is sorting by wind. We can't say that. Transferring. No, we don't sort. We are not transferring by wind. If I was you, probably I would go with the word which is transferred by the wind. Let us go with the honeybee from flower to the hive and see what happens. Most bees gather only pollen or nectar. As she sucks nectar from the flower, it is dashed in her special honey stomach, ready to be transferred to the honey making bees in the hive. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Can you look at the hint? I think that my answer is correct because this kind of matches over there. So, again, going back to the simple rule, reading the question is thoroughly very important. It is dashed in a special stomach. Now, I wouldn't go with digested because digested means it's gone. The body's used that energy. Cannot be eating and cannot be producing because they are going to produce it. So the correct answer should be stored. Because if you look at the sense of the tenses if you look at the sense of the tense in the sentence, it should be most likely in the ed form, and that is the only correct answer. So hopefully this is the right answer. Let's click confirm. Now, if you look at it, all of it is correct. One of the key things is collocations can also be used solving the reading fill in the blanks rule, but you need to be very careful on how you're answering those questions. So I hope this helps you a lot. Good luck, everyone.